It's 6:45 Monday morning, and this video is going to be about all the workouts I did in a week to prepare for the LA Marathon coming up in now 6 weeks. And yes, I'm whispering because Kendall's still asleep. Let's get it. Mile 4, 10:54. Feeling pretty good. Gonna finish around 8 o'clock, 8:05. It is, 7:50 right now, so feeling good. Feeling all right. Running on the trails, make it easier on the knees. Been having some knee pain, so hopefully with enough strength and conditioning, we get that dialed out. So here we go. Mile 5, 11:05. I just had to jinx myself because my knee started hurting the last 0.2 miles. I gotta figure this out. I don't know why my knees are hurting. It was an easy run. I was running on trails for most of the time. I'm even walking with the limp right now. But we got 6 weeks till the marathon. If the knee pains continue, I might have to call it on the marathon, but we'll see. We'll exhaust all of our options and then go from there. I'm gonna go see my buddy, doctor of physical therapy, Mike Check, aka DJ Mike Check, this week, and hopefully take a look at my knee and see what he suggests on strength conditioning. I'm pretty sure it's a strength conditioning issue. Need to step it up on that side, so we'll see. It's 8 o'clock. Time to get ready for work. And yeah, this is how slow I have to get up the stairs because the knee hurts when I bend it. All right, it's Tuesday. We just made it to Jiu-jitsu. This is our new A-team school. Ours back in December got burnt down because a business in our complex caught on fire, and we were an innocent bystander because of it. Our head professor, Master Ali, was working nonstop, and they ended up finding this huge location, which is a little bit closer to the freeway. It's just 2 miles from the old school. I want to say like double the size. It's enormous, and so it's a little bit of a challenge for me to get down here on time, but we made it. We have tons of mat space. There's enough to have 2 separate classes. We have a beginner's class on one side, and then we have a advanced class on the other side. And I'm just excited. This is a much needed upgrade for our gym. We were growing to a crazy size where people had to sit out because there was not enough space on the mat to roll. But now that we have tons of space, there shouldn't be any need to sit out or roll. But I'm excited. Running late. Let's get in. Let's get some rolls, and I'll see you guys after. All right, we just got done getting my butt whooped. Happens a lot, but the good news is we're making it in here, we're getting better, and no fingers hurt. That's a win in my book. These guys, that I train with, these guys are killers. They're here every day. I'm not here as much, and I need to be. So I'm lucky to have teammates who are killers, who push me, and we got the LA Marathon coming up in 6 weeks, so that's my main focus right now. Still getting in here, still staying somewhat sharp and not rusty. I'm hoping to maybe compete sometime this year, but I don't want to waste my money and go compete and get dog walked. But at least put up a good match. But Good morning. It's Wednesday, and we are on our way to cycling. We're trying out. Actually, this is my first time at Kaz, right? Kaz Cycling Studio. We've been bopping around different cycling studios because the one next to our house closed down, and so we're just trying a bunch of different places. Early morning, Wednesday morning, and I don't know, hopefully it goes well. We'll see. All right, post-class, how do we feel?
That was rough.
That was rough. That, I think, is the hardest studio we've been to, at least I've been to in a while. We're just trying to find a happy medium of the studio that, you know, that we came from. It's different because I think like for the first half of the class, because I was in front of you, I was like, am I doing it right? Because different studios on the beats, on the downbeats, the school that I'm used to is you go up on the downbeat, and this is
pull up on the beat.
Yeah, you pull up on the beat, and then this one you're pushing down on the beat. And so there's a lot of times where I was like, I'm hoping I'm doing it right. But yeah, that was a tough class. All right, that was 47 minutes, and we burned 534 active calories, 624 total calories. I don't know how accurate that is, but you know, I'll just go off that. But feeling pretty good. It's a great start to the morning. It's 10 o'clock. For the rest of this workout video, we got something special later. I'll see you guys at that session. All right, we're in the city of La Mirada at Primetime PT and Performance with my buddy, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Mike Check, also one of the best DJs I know. And he just started up his business, and you know, I've been following his page. I'll link it down below, or I'll link it over here. But he's been giving out some good game in regards to just physical fitness. And since I'm training for the marathon, I figured with all my knee pain that I've been having, before I throw in the towel, let's go see Mike and let's see, you know, what he has to say in regards to my mechanics of how I'm working out, how I'm doing the strength and conditioning. And so we're gonna give it a go, and I'm excited. I'm gonna record it. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit of it, but I'm excited. I will catch up with you guys once we're in there. So this is my first time going to an actual professional, in this case, a physical therapist. What blew my mind in this session was that all the workouts that we did had little to no additional weight, and I was the most sore I've ever been afterwards. Mike started my session with seeing just how my body moves. He was testing my ankle mobility, knee mobility, quads, and hamstring strength. We basically looked up and down the chain to see what would be causing my knee pain, and it was pretty much everything. Ankle mobility and strength was poor, so my knees took on most of the impact. Quad and hamstring strength on my left leg were a bit less developed than my dominant side, so the left leg was unable to keep up on the long runs, which forced my right leg to bear most of the weight. Not only that, but I wasn't warming up correctly either. My warm-up was a few stretches and taking the few first miles super slow. Obviously, this was not the right way, so Mike was able to come up with a warm-up routine as well as a strength and conditioning routine for me to go through every single time I run, whether it was an easy run or a long run. Another thing he looked at was how I was decelerating as I was landing, being able to properly warm up the muscles surrounding my knee to help brace for the impact. It's crazy because no one really teaches you how to run. I don't think I was ever taught how to run. You just run as a kid. And so to have somebody like Mike to look over how I'm actually running is super helpful. And also how to train these muscles that you don't really get from these bodybuilders that you look up to, or, you know, personal trainers and all that stuff that you normally have you just lift heavy weights. And so to go to a professional like Mike or any physical therapists who have the knowledge that they have, they can help me build these building blocks, build on these foundations that are often overlooked. And so I'm super grateful to have Mike in my corner and to help me, you know, come up with a better plan to attack the LA Marathon with an actual strength and conditioning routine in the coming weeks that I have left. All right, it is Friday night and we are at our condo gym, just getting some upper body workout in. Took yesterday off because my calves were super sore from working with Mike Check. And yeah, just doing a little bit upper body today. And then tomorrow, the goal is to wake up super early to do a very long run with the incorporated workouts that Mike showed me to properly warm up my body and go for a long run and see how that feels. I'm gonna go as long as I can. If I can get in at least 20 miles, I'll take it. That's the point of starting early before our day starts because we have a long day tomorrow as well. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Really excited to run after those warm-ups he showed me. I tried to run on Thursday, yesterday, but I was just super sore. So I took the entire day, just listen to my body, and then gear up for tomorrow's run. So let's get this upper body workout done And yeah. Now, I normally don't train upper body, so I will make do with what I have in this condo gym. First up, some incline bench, and then we have some push-ups, and definitely got to hit some dips. Now, after my session with Dr. Mike yesterday, am I even working out correctly? Probably not, but hey, it's better than nothing. So we're just going to end this workout with a couple of variations on the cable machine, and we're going to call it a day. All right, it's later Friday night. We came home from the gym, showered, watched the Kings game. The Kings won 5-4 in a shootout. Amazing game. And now we are prepping to get ready for tomorrow's run. We have some plans tomorrow afternoon, so I'm trying to get the run early as done as possible to also get my body used to running that early and that long. So we're gonna lay out some things just to get it ready so that when I wake up, I can just warm up my body and not have to run around and get all these things and make a ton of noise and wake Kendall up. So first up, my goo gels. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna use all of this, but we got a couple that we picked up from REI on the way home from work today. I think 3 is plenty. I also really like these Bolt Energy Chews. They taste amazing. There's 2 servings in one, so I'd like to split this up in half. And we have our salt tabs. These are something that I've incorporated in my runs, stay hydrated longer and also reduce the cramping. So I will probably grab like 4 or 5 of these, and I'll take it every 30 to 45 minutes. But using this for the first maybe 5 miles or 6 miles, and I keep pushing back these goo gels as long as I can, I think that will help me with the pacing of the nutrition of the run. But since I'm running early in the morning, this is gonna be my breakfast. We got 2 Uncrustables, just something, I probably not even eat 2 of them. I probably might just eat 1, honestly, because I don't wanna be super full on this run. I probably just eat 1, but just to get my body some sort of, some nutrients before I go on this run. But yeah, just finding and refining this nutrition schedule or hydration schedule for the run. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Oh, actually, I just bought a brand new one because this thing broke. And so this is what I'll have tomorrow to keep me hydrated on this run. But yeah, I think I bought a 2-liter water bladder that I'll break in tomorrow, and I'll carry my backpack with all these goo gels. And so yeah, we're gonna go to bed, get up early, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. It's 7 o'clock. It's a little later than what I originally planned to do this run, but I looked outside and I was like, okay, it's way too dark to run at this time. So in the name of safety, we stayed in bed for a little longer, did some stretching inside, but now we're gonna do some of the workouts and warm-ups that Mike taught me the other day. And yeah, I'm excited to run. So let's get that done in a decent amount of time. All right, so we just got done with the warm-up. Feeling pretty good, pretty warmed up now. Got a little sweat going. I don't think I need this long sleeve. I think it'll get a little hot outside. Didn't eat before I did that stretch, so I should have. So this morning's off to a rough start, but I'm not gonna let that mess me up. So I'm gonna grub real quick, and then yeah. That's our run. I'm wearing a white shirt even though it's bright out. I just want to be visible, be running on the street, on the bike lane, or I hate running on the sidewalk, so I'll be running on the bike lane, trying to stay as visible as possible, which is also why I didn't run super early. This is a running belt. I'll put my phone in here because I don't like the phone just jumping up and down here. All right, and of course we have our headphones. We have our sunglasses. It helps, trust me. And we have our phone over here. And the goal for today's run is, I mean, Saturday, we got a little bit something going on before noon or afternoon, but if I make it, I make it. The goal is as long as possible. So I'm aiming for at least another 15 miler. We'll see how I go. But yeah, we'll take it easy, we'll take it slow, and maybe I'll record some on the phone, maybe not. I just want to focus on running, so we'll see. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we're at 9 miles, and I think it's time to start heading back. feeling pretty good so far. A little discomfort on my left knee, but the things that Mike Check was teaching me about deceleration on the knee, I can focus on that while I'm running, and the knee pain goes away. So it's finding those cues and like reminding myself to put some weight on that left side, because my left side isn't as developed as my right side. So that's the first part to go. And so if I can focus on that side, I can keep the weight distribution a little more even. And yeah, we're out here in Villa Park, 9 miles away. I've always wanted to run back this way. The first 3 miles suck because it's all uphill. And so we're gonna reverse that. That would lead us to a long uphill towards the last, I don't know, quarter of the way home. And it'll be all downhill from there. Feeling pretty good, honestly. Only had 1 goo gel, had 2 of the salt tabs, water. I still have 2 goo gels left, plenty of water. So I think now on this focus on the way back is take a little bit easier, since I will be a little more tired on those hills, take that walk and just finish. Feeling pretty good, and I have every intention to make it back home. So we'll see. Worst case, I call Kendo, she picks me up, and we try again next week. But so far, so good. Really happy with it. Here we go. All right, we hit 14 miles. The last 4 miles sucked, and I'm calling it. Kendall's at the corner here. She's gonna pick me up. But average 12 minutes, 31 seconds. I'd be interested to see what my mile or my average pace was before mile 11. But hey, I fell short of my 15-mile goal, 1 mile short, but you know, the 15 is arbitrary anyways. All right, so now that we're back inside, my thoughts on the run. I think the first 10 miles were fine, honestly. Felt pretty good. I don't know how much of the running footage I'm gonna include, because I'm sure that gets boring, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. First 10 miles felt fine. I started feeling some knee discomfort at mile 5. Mile 10 felt pretty good, and then I turned around, and as soon as I turned around, my left knee started to have that pain, and you know, I ended up walking a lot of the hills, and so the mile splits definitely are a lot longer. And then I remembered talking to my buddy, and he was like, dude, like, forget about the time. We get to run, just worry about running while we can. And, you know, I just focus on that instead. You know, other than that, I felt pretty good going up the stairs right now. Didn't have too much knee pain. Normally I'd be feeling it right now. And so, you know, I think overall, feeling pretty good. Going out there, getting the runs in, and putting the miles under my belt, getting ready for this marathon. And yeah, we have a lot more work to do. We're coming up on, it is the 8th of February, going into 5 weeks before the LA Marathon. There's not a lot of time left, so I gotta be smart with my training. I might cut back on jiu-jitsu just so my body can rest and get more miles in. But you know, it's all part of the process. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a lot of recovery stuff, so I'm excited to show you guys that. We'll see. Now we gotta go to a birthday party. We have a Kings game tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the workout. So this is the recovery day, and today I am doing a cold plunge. There's tons of benefits to doing cold plunge. I learned them from Dr. Andrew Huberman and his podcast, so I'll link that down below. He's way more qualified to talk about it, but basically it's a cold ice bath, helps you be less sore, in addition to a ton of different things like increased energy and focus and stuff like that. So I'll leave it down below, but you guys should watch his podcast on cold plunges. I personally like the mental aspect of it. Back when I was doing 75 hard phase 1, which requires you to do a cold shower if you don't have a cold plunge every day, it trains your mental toughness. And even Huberman says that just your thought process of you going into the cold plunge, embracing the cold and knowing that it's going to be cold, it will feel less cold. And so I really enjoy, just challenging myself in that aspect. Last but not least, we have the Normatec leg compression. I like coming to Moxie because they have both the leg sleeves and the cold plunge, but you know, I don't have like a membership here or anything. I just do class pass, which I think is kind of worth it. But when the cold plunge takes 10 credits for 3 minutes and the compression is 6 credits for 30 minutes, it starts to get a little expensive on that side. But I will say I really do enjoy the Normatec compression. I was even looking into buying one, but it was like $700. And so, yeah, I'm just going to do class pass until it makes sense to buy one, which I don't think I ever will. So that pretty much wraps up this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the entire week's worth of workouts and what I'm doing to prepare for the LA Marathon. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a ton to me, even though we get, I don't know, 150 views or whatever it is. It means the world to me because in the long run, it'll all pay off. Putting out the vlog, putting out the content, putting yourself out there, and letting the algorithm do its thing. And, you know, we never know where we end up. And when I get old and gray and I look back and I can't run marathons anymore, I'll look back at these times and enjoy the times that I put in the work, the times that I put on the road, and we just got to enjoy it while we still have the health that we do. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next video.